Good morning, Laurie Penner here with an SSS for Tuesday, the 29th of September. Can you believe that September is almost over? So I wanted to share with you the spiritual practice I've been doing over the last couple of months. It's one that I've never done before, and it's been very interesting. I am reading and contemplating the Psalms. So there are many Psalms that I know very well, and there are some that I know not very well. I think I've read all of them at some point, but there's a lot that I haven't read for a long, long time. So what I've been doing is I'm reading them out of the Book of Common Prayer because I love the way the Book of Common Prayer translates the Psalms. But if you decided you wanted to read the Psalms, you could read it out of anything, couldn't you? Yes, any Bible. And right now I am on Psalm 39. That's as far as I've gotten. I don't do it every day. I do it most days. And what I do is I sit down with my journal and my Book of Common Prayer, and I read the Psalm very slowly. And as I read it, I ponder what it says. I think about what it says, like in Psalm 139. I said, I will keep watch upon my ways so that I do not offend with my tongue. I will put a muzzle on my mouth. I read that and I almost burst out laughing because wishing that I could take back all the things that I have said in the heat of the moment or when I was irritated or upset, things that I wish I hadn't said. And I thought this was such a wise saying to remember to watch our ways so that we don't offend with our tongue, with what we say. I don't know if that's a problem that you have, but it is a problem that I have. So it was a good reminder and something that I put in my journal and that I hope that I can remember to keep a watch on what I say. And so it goes on, and it goes on about speaking out. The next part of it is speaking out when you need to. You know, you try to keep your mouth shut in certain situations because maybe you think it's not polite to say something, or you're hoping that the whole situation will go away in a minute. You're very uncomfortable. Maybe somebody has made a racial joke or a racial slur or a sexist joke, and you're trying to figure out what to say. And this person says, my heart was hot within me. While I pondered, the fire burst into flame. I spoke out with my tongue. We continue on. He talks about learning the number of his days and remembering how short life is. And I think right now, when we are in a pandemic, I just read this morning that we are about to hit the millionth person in the world who has died of COVID, 1 million people. And we've passed the 200,000 mark in the United States. And so sometimes I know that when we are isolated, it seems like our life just goes on and on and on. And we can't wait until the next thing, whatever that is, that's going to come along. Something that will keep us from feeling the pain of isolation. Something that will keep us from feeling the grief of all of the things that we have lost during this time. But in reality, our life is very short, and every day, every single day, even in the midst of a pandemic, is a gift. I learned this a few years back when I had a major illness. Every day is a gift, and you never know what tomorrow will bring. So to remember how long your days are is a very good thing. I really highly recommend that we think seriously about how short our life is and what we can do here while we're here. And he continues on, and he says, hear my prayer, O Lord, and give ear to my cry. Hold not your peace at my tears. For I am but a sojourner with you, a wayfarer, as all my forebears were. We are here for just a short time. We are sojourners and strangers. Paul said the same. We are aliens in this world, we as Christians, because we have goals that are not the same as those who do not profess our particular faith. Turn your gaze upon me that I may be glad again before I go my way and am no more. I found this psalm comforting. I know that perhaps some might not find it so. But the point that I want to make is how meaningful and deep it can be to spend some time in the Psalms. I'm doing one a day. It doesn't take that long. Some days it takes longer because I spend more time. But it's a wonderful practice. It helps you get to know one of the most important books of the Bible. And it helps you walk with God in a different way. Amen.